Starting. Okay, now we're live. What's up, guys? Brad here with Average Joe. Tonight we're doing a review of Little B. We're going to shoot for an 8-hour long review on this. No, we're not. I'm just kidding.
The great thing is it sounds like you said Little Beaver, and I'm down with that.
If you hold it up just right, it can look like it's your face on the label. Look at that. Look at that.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. So it's an Imperial Porter coming in at 11.5%. And brewed in Stafford, Connecticut. Where did you just say that was? The Two Brothers?
No, Two Roads Brewing Company.
Oh, okay.
You know, because Jeppy's a gypsy brewer, so he rolls around the country.
Yeah.
Fucking brewing all over the place. Well, really around the world.
They'll usually put what state, but not what brewery it's done at, which is.
Yeah, I don't think they want you to know, or he wants you to know anyway.
Exactly. Okay. Anyway, mine's pretty much at room temperature.
Yeah, mine too.
So yeah, let's get them in the glass and get this underway.
Should we mention the difference in age at all?
It'd be fair. I mean, mine's done in 2013.
And mine's done in 2000.
July.
Yeah, was it July? Oh yeah. Or I thought it was 6. I thought that was June.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Quick look at the side. Fucking running up. Right. I'm using the Westbrook snifter because Cheppy's been brewing a lot of stuff there lately. So proper glassware? Not really, but who cares? Who cares?
Did you? I don't know. Mine maybe a little more carbonation or not, or do you just pour really careful?
I don't know if it's lighter, but it's not crazy carbonated. I mean, there's some, but.
And pretty much a pitch black beer with a solid, nice dark brown head on mine.
Yeah, I mean it's fucking dark. It's crazy dark. Yeah, wow, that is dark brown.
Solid packed.
Yep. And alcohol legs obviously are going to be everywhere, but they are quite apparent on mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To dive into the aroma.
I'm so excited. Ooh. I'm picking up right away. Getting some of the alcohol, which it's 11.5%. Kind of expect that, but like a tart berry almost, like a dark fruit, like maybe even a cherry. Like this is the first thing that kind of sticks out.
I definitely get the dark fruit and kind of a dark chocolate.
Yeah.
But I also get a bit of a smokiness there.
Yeah, you're spot on the smokiness. It's not one of those where you're getting like right away coffee, chocolate, like instantly. No. It's a little bit more complexity, and like the dark fruit is the big thing for me. It almost smells like, I was gonna sound stupid as fuck, but it's okay because I'm average shoulder. No, it almost smells like there's like a Belgian quad influence. You get the Belgian usually. The aromas in the Belgian quads taste a lot of dark fruit. That's the thing that's kind of dominating for me is the dark fruit character.
I do get a fair amount of dark fruit.
Yeah.
Dark fruit. I don't know. That maraschino cherry covered in chocolate kind of comes to mind.
Also, like you said, the smokiness, even the molasses, because it is of the sweeter variety of Imperial Porter, right?
I would go with that molasses for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, smoky molasses, very sweet but fruity. Nice little smoke. Hopefully, the smoke kind of offsets everything though, so it's not overly sweet. Otherwise, it'd just be sweet, and kind of.
Yeah, it has a place there for sure, and it cuts that sweetness. Dig into it.
Yeah, let's do it. Cheers, good sir.
Cheers.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a big, big beer. Big mouthfeel.
Oh yeah.
Got a little bit of the alcohol presence there.
Mine's a little fresher, so I got a pretty hefty dose of it right through the nostrils, and for me, just being used to it and whatnot, it really wasn't off-putting because it's so fucking smooth otherwise. Like, it just really thick but soft in the mouth. Like, it's just... Wow.
Yeah, it's not the prickly carbonation, which you would almost think from how big of a head it could hold on it that it'd be super carbonated, but
yeah,
super creamy, nice big mouthfeel on it. And the flavor comes off really bold like that too, to start picking out those flavors.
Yeah, I think it kind of doesn't follow the nose for me when you're talking about like the big dark fruits or that I got. They're in there, but it's more chocolate, the molasses, caramel, quite sweet, but kind of the alcohol cuts it for me, if anything.
Yeah. I didn't get as much on the second sip, but there's a bit of warming on the back end, but not overly. For the 11.5%, it drinks pretty smooth indeed.
Yeah, this is I mean, again, mine's 4 months old, my bottle, so it's the alcohol is gonna be more present. But even with that, very easy drinking for 11.5% Imperial Porter. It's quite smooth, creamy. The mouthfeel, I won't say unfortunate, but the mouthfeel is like the key thing for me. Like, it is so easy to drink.
Yeah, it is. It's got the oat quality, the oatmeal stout quality mouthfeel on it. Especially since the ABV is so high that it's, I don't know, it's good.
I do wonder if they are using oats, though.
I don't know. I didn't think it said much about the actual beer on the bottle.
Yeah.
But it has that molasses syrupy kind of quality to it, and I get a bit of that dark fruit in there. There's a bit of that roasty malt quality, and I don't know. I kind of get that dark fruit still comes through on the taste for me, and the roastiness. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I think for me, it's kind of, I mean, again, it's an Imperial Porter, not an Imperial Stout, right? But, so, typically you get a lot of coffee and chocolate. I'm really getting no coffee. Like you said, it's more of like the roasted malt character, more so than an actual coffee character. There's chocolate. The dark fruits, though, again, in the nose is more like a tart berry or even like a black cherry, like you're saying maraschino, right? That's the sweeter cherry. In the taste, though, it's almost like, again, akin to like a Belgian quad, maybe like a fig or a date or something going on. But it's very dialed back and kind of gets lost in everything for me. But yeah, the sweetness is good. I like that.
It's got that kind of a raisin or fig type dark fruit flavor for me.
Yeah, for sure. Right in the middle too. It's like right up front you get the chocolates and caramel, that molasses sweetness kind of transitions into the dark fruit. And then you finish with the roastiness from the malts, some alcohol, but man, it's really good. There's not too much to complain about other than the fact that I don't know. For me, it's a fresher bottle, so the alcohol is present. You having it, 16 months old, I'm sure you're not getting as much, so that kind of detracts a little bit for me. And I'd like a little bit more character, a little bit more complexity. There is stuff going on, but it feels very subdued to what I would like an 11.5% Imperial Porter Stout, whatever.
No, I could agree with that. I could agree with that for sure. And to say the complexity is not quite there on such a big beer is a fair statement, I think.
And not that complexity really equates to a good beer, but when you do get those big beers, I think that's kind of the thing that for a lot of people puts it over the top for you. Like if you're getting 6, 7 different characters and they're all really well blended, or you get one at the different times, it's like that's why this beer is awesome. This one you can pretty much just say the flavors are pretty well blended, and you do get a decent amount of them, but it's nothing mind-blowing. Like I've had, I want to say, I've had 100 beers like this before, but I've had a fair amount that have similar characteristics to this. So, I mean, it's good, but it's nothing that really stands out from the crowd for me, personally.
Yeah, I mean, for the style altogether, for porters, I'm not a huge porter fan. But this kind of branches into the stout category. So, I mean, 11.5%. With the mouthfeel that it has, I probably would never tell you I thought it was a porter to begin with, but...
Paul might, right? Paul might, but it's a little bit thin, Paul. Everything's fucking a little thin. No,
yeah, it's not the... But I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's not a mind-blowing experience. It's really good, though.
It's really fucking good. I mean, it is damn good. And like, I'd say if you can get this in the States, you're looking at probably like $4 a bottle. In Canada, probably like more like 5-6.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. I mean, it's 11.5%. It's a really good beer. Just don't go into it expecting it's gonna fucking blow your mind, because it's not.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, it might. Because our palates might be stupid. Well, at least mine might be. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's... Well, I mean, if it's supposed to be the base beer to biscotti break, from what I've heard, I can't say for sure, but I think that beer did wow me quite a bit.
It did. That and I had the Pretty Pleased with Cherry on top, and those two beers were phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I would run out to get those whenever they're available, because they are amazing beers.
This I would say is absolutely solid, especially for a porter. I mean, I highly recommend trying it, like you said.
Yeah, I can kind of see why it is the base beer, though. I mean, it has some of those similar qualities, especially like you're talking about, the body and the mouthfeel, like very akin to the biscotti break, and I can see why it is the base beer. Yeah. So, what are you thinking rating-wise?
For me, I would give it like an 88. I think it's not quite a 90, but it's pretty close. I mean, it's absolutely solid beer for sure. Because I would give biscotti break probably into the 90s for sure. I don't think this is that good, but I think it's on the tail end of it. I mean, it's a solid porter.
Yeah, for me, I'd go exactly 90, exactly on the dot. I think I gave Biscotti break. I think that was around like a 95, 96. Really, really top-notch stuff.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy this quite a bit. It's with the evil twin, being the Gypsy Brewer. Same thing with McKellar. They're twins. It's just a price point. The price point doesn't play a factor into like the rating for me or anything, and I know it doesn't for you really. But to go out and actually think about what you're going to buy, it's like you walk in the store, do you see this for $5-6? It's like, man, I don't know. I could get 2 or 3 other beers that might be just as good. And a lot of people think like that. So it's one of those things where like I couldn't tell anyone, run out, get this at any opportunity. Just if you're into Imperial Porters or Porters in general, it would be one to definitely give a try. Especially if you like the Scotty Break, like you were saying, and to see what the kind of the base beer is. If it is, we could be misinformed. Who knows?
Yeah.
It seems like it is, though, to me.
Yeah, I would think so. I would lean towards that.
Really good stuff, though.
Yeah. Guess wrap it up. Not much more to put on that one.
I thought this was an 8-hour Google Hangout. What happened?
Yeah, we cut her down to maybe 8 minutes, so I apologize for that. We'll try harder next time. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us on this review, and definitely be a next one. So, cheers.
Take it easy. Yeah. Cheers.